Glad to have you with us from the Dome in Syracuse, New York. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Syracuse Orange. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Coach Marcus Freeman told me before the game, this is a crucial moment in the season. Undefeated, 11-0, and without a conference championship next week, this is their last opportunity to make a great impression on voters, on the committee. Everything is on the line today to finish this perfect season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So Notre Dame's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
And I really like the decision-making of the quarterback right there. And you're probably going, well, I know the running back. He's the one who made the catch and got the big gain, got the first down. But I like the way he saw the matchup, understanding I got speed over the middle of the field. I got the matchup I want. He runs the angle route, delivers the football, and they get the big play.
Running inside, it's Mobley. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're in the gun, third down. Here's Carr. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. At the 20, he's got space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. From the gun on third down, Carr zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Irish! A great catch and run for 6.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on fourth down? They got it, kept the drive alive, they end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Orange offense will get its first chance now. He has a talented quarterback on the other side. He's really been looking forward to this matchup to prove how good he is. The give is to Miller. Makes a man miss. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Steve Angeli. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to get it through the air. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Again, it's Angeli. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not.
Makes the grab in their space. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. On the draw, it's Miller. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Across the 25. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Syracuse doing business in the red zone. Angeli on the play action. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Throwing Angeli. Oh, they're after him. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out a little.
And the ball is free on the pitch. The offense somehow fell on it and they'll retain possession. They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Carr. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Walton. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Plenty of options here, run or pass on 3rd down right around midfield. After that run, picked up the first down, but there is an injured player on the field. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. Nice move to keep running. and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking for space, it's Walton. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Running inside, it's Walton. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Just going to keep it after the snap. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. The give on the option. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Notre Dame comes to the line that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Pocket breaking down. And it's a sack.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Let's see what he can do with it. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Walton.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. That's caught. It's Gilbert. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. It's first down from the 11. This is a designed run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Red 54, go!
Now on the counter. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. The handoff to Johnson. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. Cover guys do their job, and stopped at the 22-yard line. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down.
Snags it, and there's running room. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. The run inside. It's Walton. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Carr fires to the middle. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to start the drive with a pass. That's reeled in, it's Clement. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll move the wide receiver. Angeli throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They go play action with Angeli. Finds his big tight end. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to punt. And he's in! Touchdown, Orange!
Man, you just know that offense, they needed that touchdown to try to build some momentum. Hasn't really been going great early in this game, but a nice job being physical at the point of attack and pay it off with the score. And maybe that's just the play they needed to turn this thing around.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They've been outstanding here in this 1st half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great 1st half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. Here's Carr to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the 1st down. Right down the middle. He's got it, and more than enough for a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Notre Dame will now use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Run in the red zone, it's Walton. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame! That's his 3rd score of the game, and he's up to double figures with 10 on the season. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Steve Angeli finds his big tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the number 9 team, the Texas Longhorns.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive. One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Makes a catch. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Here's the pressure. Finds a tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Again, it's Angeli. Firing to the right, complete. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Throwing Angeli. On target. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Angeli on the play action. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. Again, it's Angeli. Another incompletion on third down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Throwing, Carr. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Running inside, it's Walton. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Back to pass, it's Carr. Looking down the middle. Complete to the right. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate, give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. 4th down, Carr. Looking deep. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Angeli. Under fire. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Notre Dame sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Using his feet. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. Maybe some room here. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. With the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. 6th play of the drive coming up. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. You hate to see an injury any time. Holly's going to keep an eye on that and get us up to date on what the situation is. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looking for blockers. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Steve Angeli. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They go play action with Angeli. The sure hands, it's Clement.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
Fires quickly. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. The run inside. It's Miller. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run the option. Pulls it on the option. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. From the gun on 3rd down, Steve Angeli fires to the tight end. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Throwing Angeli. Caught over the middle. It's Clement. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go right back downfield. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Syracuse operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. Going to the run, it's Miller. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Angeli. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Motion from the back. Angeli from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Cuse! And they take it in for 6 more points. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense is gone for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful, just been a bad day.
Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. At the end of that play, there is still a member of the Fighting Irish down on the field. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. You hate to see an injury any time. Holly's going to keep an eye on that and get us up to date on what the situation is. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Finds his big tight end. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. Trying to barrel in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. Touchdown, Irish! And the route is on. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. Steve Angeli. Here's a heat. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Orange will have to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Running inside, it's Williams. There he goes. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game, you want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day. And that's an interesting call by this offense, man. Like, they go with the run, try to maybe catch them off guard, pick up a few yards, but now decision time. 4th and medium. Does this offense want to now be aggressive and make sure they go for it?
They punted away on 4th down. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.